Welcome to a night of total terror. Night of the living dead, the dead who live on living flesh. The dead whose haunted souls hunt the living whose bodies are the only food for these ungodly creatures. Night of the living dead. A bizarre adventure in fear. An experience in shock, more shattering than your strangest nightmare. Night of the living dead. A night with the dead who cannot die. A night of total terror. Night of the living dead.
Well! Here we are. Mic check. All right, there it is. Good evening, y'all. And yeah, I'm allowed to say y'all, all right? Most of my family's from down south. Remember, somebody goes, you're not allowed to say y'all. Who says I'm not allowed to say y'all? By the way, my eyes are up here, okay? Quit looking downstairs, all right? Jeez. Creepy, man. Hey, I got a brand new lava lamp. It's really awesome. It's bright orange. It's so cool you can't even see it. Take my word for it. It's really cool. I made an upgrade, and I'm the only one that can see it. So, such is life. Anywho's, good to see you, people. Welcome to another Thursday evening session. Post-Swole Sesh. Like every day besides Sunday for me. If you know what I mean. How you doing? How's your week been? You been all right? Things going okay for you? Yeah? No? 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 Most of you say no. Your life is not good. You're not having a good life? Sorry. Keep on pushing. I was at the parts store today buying, doing guy stuff, buying parts, from a truck. And this fella comes, walking up. Guy's putting on my windshield wiper blades. First time ever in my life a guy actually put my wiper blades on for me, but I let him do it anyway. Guy comes walking up in the parking lot. Hey, you got any money? Said, no, but I recognize it because you were down at the Rite Aid, and I think I gave you money like a month ago. And he goes, nah, really? I go, unless it's somebody that looks exactly like you, yeah, I already gave you money. He goes, man, sorry, man. God be with you. I was like, yeah. And you. and you, I said. And then I let the guy put my blades on and I left. Anywho, yeah, it's been good. Been busy. Got myself a little trip lined up. It's coming March. I might be out near a few of you people. 1, 2 in particular. Is what I'm trying to say. So if I am in your area, I'll bleep you on the old fancy thinking box, the phone thing. with the 5 Jesuses. Yeah, it's been good. Been busy, working hard, kicking ass, taking names, or taking ass and kicking names, something like that. Something about an ass. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but it's good to see you. Now, last week, if you weren't here, let me give you a little recap. And if you weren't here and you didn't see the video from last week, I'm going to just kind of look at you like I'm so disappointed in you. Anywho, last week we did one of a double album, and we did one side of a completely different album. Now this week, just like I made a promise and I'm following through. We're doing album number 2 from Psychedelic Crown Jewels, Volume 1, 1998 press. Only one pressed on vinyl. No subsequent presses, so don't go looking for the, this one and that one. And there's only one. They did it one time. And I'm glad to play you side 3 and 4, or C and D, or point 3 and point 4. I don't know. You call it whatever you want. And then after that, we're going to do side 2 of Heavy Rain, which is from 1972. Birmingham. Not Birmingham, eh? Yeah, Heavy Rain. Following up on that one, too, because that stream got corrupted. You know the thing where it goes like that down the middle and looks like a broken window pane? Corrupted. So I'm playing you side 2 off of that one. So C, and then B, and then D, and then see ya. Let's check who's in the chats real quick. And then I want to show you, remember I told you about the Robert Palmer collection? Remember I bought all them vinyls? The plural for vinyl is vinyls. If you don't know, get with the program. Or don't get it twisted. Like a guy from that car show used to say, don't get it twisted. I picked up a bunch of vinyls. They're down here. And I got the turntable, this one up here. And I showed you half of those vinyls last week. I'm going to show you the other half now. But I want to say hi to some people because it's been a while. And I missed you, and I get emotional. I get upset, and I want to, hug almost everybody. There's a couple of you out there. I don't just kind of, you know who I mean. Dobsky's in the crowd. Good evening to you, buddy. Got a little bit of something from Dobsky down here. Got a little bit of Vickelt. If you don't know what Vickelt is, look it up on the old Google. They'll tell you all about what Vickelt is. Got a couple of Vickelts down here from Dobsky out there. My man Rylos sent me a couple, well-deserved. This is what I like about friends. They remember what you say. When you got a good friend, you say something, and it goes in the bank, and then they go later on, they go, hey, I'm remembering something, and hey, how about you? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, you want? And I'm like, yeah. And then it shows, and you go like this and open it, and you go, yeah! That friendship, you know what I mean? Adrian's in the house. Yo, Adrian, is like $1 billion, right? Hey, did you hear about that new series on TV? Got the Rocky show. And they call him up and goes, hey, you want to be on TV? You show your daughters and everything, and we'll pick the microphone out. And we've got Frank, your son, your brother. Did you see that show? Neither did I. I seen a couple clips. Stallone's got his own show now, Family Stone, something like that. I don't know. Tulsa King. He's like beating people up. Guy's like 79. He's still beating people up. Breakfast King's in the house. Good to see you, man. How you making out? Good to see you. Pilmer, 666s. Pilmer just had a really good show. Had a guy from Scotland. Scout. I got to work on my Scotland app. I just think of potato famine. When I think of Scotland or Ireland, I think of like potato famine, and I go, man. But then a lot of the Irish and Scottish folk ended up over here because of the potato famine. So welcome. It's good to have you in our country. Yep. AZ Mick's in the house. Good to see you, Mick. My man. He's always showing up, Mick. Who else? Amina showed up, the lovely Amina. If you're not here anymore, then you won't see me doing this. And I'm just going, hi, Amina. Let me take care of this right now. Right there. I got her name figured out. because I had it all messed up because she got like 9 A's in the name. But now I know it's Kami. Kami. So Kami, welcome to the crowd. It's always good to have a fellette here because, like I say, I like the fellettes because they smell really good. Maybe not the one that made Pilmer the fart box. I'm thinking that is, I don't know, that's a little weird. Girl farts. Here's 2 things girls don't do. They don't fart and they don't poop. End of story. All right? They don't. I need that for me. Randy's in the house. Good to see you, Randy. Hey, making out, buddy. Yep, King's in the house. Amina. Kami. Eric, Plastic Eric, my man. How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Who else we got? Charlie. That's for Charlie. You out there, Charlie? That's for you, man. Love you. Eduardo. Welcome. Hola. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. Where you been? Bobby Gass. There he is. Hey. The talk of the town. My brother Bobby. How you doing, bud? Scooting. My man is scooting. Psychedelic. He says, wait, what side are you playing again? I can't rewind the stream. No rewind button. I'm playing C and D off of Psychedelic Crown Jewels tonight, Derek. C and D. And we're revisiting Heavy Rain doing side B off of that one. So 3 sides. All bunched into one. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. Brian. Hey, Brian. Good to see you, buddy. What'd Brian say? Good evening, Bizarro and the crew. What was the thumbnail you used? Reverse planking or a practice burial? I'm like digging into my phone. I got all these pictures, right? All obscure, weird pictures that make no sense. So the pictures that I post, they don't make any sense. They're pictures that essentially I took at some point on my phone, and I'm just sharing them. A couple of depressions in the ground in the middle of the pine barrens, and me and my buddy were like, let's lay in there like it's a grave. And then my buddy Dan took a picture of it. That I'm just finding all these pictures, and I'm like, yeah, cool. A little bit of air of mystery, right? Before it was I'm showing you the album and the name, and then you go, hey, I like it or I don't. Now I'm pulling you in, and you stay at least maybe through the monologue, and then you find out what's playing, and then you leave because you don't like it. Good to see you. Zor's in the house. Good to see you, Zor. Danny's in the house. Cheers, Danny. Good to see you, man. We're going to tip back on Grandpa's old cough medicine tonight. I got a lot of cold snacks lined up. We're going to get a little bit of kind of, just give me a minute here. I'm catching up. All right. Mib. Holy shit. Mib's in the crowd, man. You work in an office with all females, and let me tell you, they poop. First off, it's good to see you, Mib. I hope you take care of yourself. But how's your eyeballs? Have you conceded to needing glasses, and you finally went to your own office to get glasses? Because I'm just curious, because I got 2 pair now. But here's what I've heard. You think men's bathrooms are foul. And I've heard this from women. Women say the foulest bathroom between men and women is always the women's bathroom. And I'm like, why? And she goes, because most of them poop standing up. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? This is just kind of it's a misconception that I tend to just live with as a reality is women, they just don't fart or poop. I need that for me, Mib, you know what I mean? Let me live with it, okay? Please? Please don't ruin it. Thank you. No, they don't. No, they do not, Eddie. Not doing it. So, the Robert Palmer collection. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. We'll get started here. Hold on 1 minute now. Oh, yeah, look who's in the crowd. Kimba. Placing the cherries on the milkshake. Oh, life. We got a lot of fellettes in the crowd tonight. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And none of them poop. Maybe your coworkers poop, Mib. Maybe Eddie's female acquaintances, maybe they poop, but not the fellettes not here in the chat. At least not while they're here, because there are no bathrooms here. There are no clocks, and there's no bathroom. So if you do, hold it. Hold on to that shit like it was gold, and just let it out. I don't know, in the parking lot if you want. In the alley, I don't care. Just not here. And there's magnetic filtration. So any ass busting is just sucked right up into the air and filtered. HEPA. Derek. Zep! Every time I tell Zep, hey, I got a stream coming up, he goes, hey, I'm going to Static X. Hey, I'm going to the Kinks. Hey, I'm going to Living Color. Hey, I'm going to see Black Sabbath. I'm going to see Jimi Hendrix. Nirvana's coming, and Kurt's back with him. You know, this guy goes to more shows than, like the guy you know that goes to most shows. I don't know. He goes to a lot of shows. I don't know. It's good to see you, man. Mib's in the crowd. Mib is old school, man. I remember Mib, he's like, hey, I bet you ain't got one of these records. Try to get one of these. And he'd go, hee hee hee. And he'd almost like tease you. He'd go, look what I got. You'll never get it. And how about my pinball machine? You still got all them pinball machines, Mib? Invite me over. And what was that redneck guy you're related to? The guy with the toofuses, and he burned down a garage and the tractor and all. What was his name? Wimpy? I forget. Invite me over. We'll get together and we'll have some drinks out in the shed or the barn. Play some pinball. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you. Danny Walnut. Skeeter. That's all right. He was like, he had the Billy Bob toofuses. You know what I mean? Yeah, so anyway, the Robert Palmer collection, and I told you, was a client's husband that passed away last March. I bought the majority of his collection as vinyl. And I bought this turntable up here, this Realistic. And so I just wanted to show you the rest. We'll get through them real quick. It's not like anything like uber exciting, but they're cool. So let me just run through them real quick. I'll just show them real quick. All right? Most people have seen these. All right? Picked up Ravi Shankar sitar. Just going to run right through them, then we're going to get into the music. This is just the price you got to pay. Not the best spooky. But, hey, the guy had good taste in music. I showed you a bunch from last week. The First Blood Rock. A lot of cool stuff. Like I said, it's I was going to say the first Blind Faith, the only Blind Faith. And these are all in really good shape. They sound really good. But he wrote his name all over them. See? R.M. Palmer, and then he wrote, P132A. What else you got? Got a little more Winwood. I think this might be a best of or a compilation. He's got a tattoo on his cheek. I think Steve Winwood maybe did some jail time, and that was kind of pre-teardrop to show that he murdered somebody in jail. A lot of people don't know that. Steve Winwood's a murderer. He killed people in cold blood. Made a shiv out of a toothbrush handle. A little more, I've got the vinyl, but I don't have the cover. But now I got that Traffic. It's good to have that. Got a little bit of Iron Butterfly. I may have this. I'm not sure. I think I already have. Some of these I already have copies of, and some I don't. So some are going to go to friends. Some I don't. Some will go to enemies. Cactus, I know I have this. I'm just waiting to see if I've got a better copy or if this one is a better copy. You might. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's the Yoko band. She's yelling and cackling. A couple Rare Earth. Ecology, and then this live one. Got this live Rare Earth. So, some pretty cool stuff. This one I have, but I think this might be a first press. I got like a gatefold. Johnny Winter Live End. And then some Cantner stuff and Grace Slick. And this is one I don't have. You see all the torsos hanging out. They drink too much beer. I think this guy, maybe he has cramps or something. He's got maybe poopy dookie cramps. He's got to go to the bathroom maybe. I have this one already, but again, I don't know if I've got a better copy or not. I love this album. Completely overlooked, or maybe just not. Maybe it just ends up being more vanilla end of Psych, but I think it's a great Psych album. It's really good. I love that one. And then I know I have this. So Tarkus, my favorite ELP. And then the first ELP, which I'm not sure I have. Pictures in an Exhibition. I know I have that one. Some of these I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to check to see what quality's there. And then, Yeah, so that's from the Robert Palmer collection. There's still about 15 more back there that I haven't shown. Winwood is your doppelganger. So, Derek, are you saying you murdered somebody in cold blood with a sharpened toothbrush? Because I believe it. It's this real kind of mellow type of people that just keep this real tepid kind of linear thing going. That they're the ones that turn around and you find a bunch of heads in their freezer. So I wish. Got a couple VCLTs of Vickles. And my man Dobsky Rylos in the crowd tonight. He sent me a couple. He texted me up. He never calls. He's too good to call me. But he does text me and he goes, "Hey, you looking for this album? You looking for the Ice Cream for Crow?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Actually, I think he was asking me if I was looking for an EP, and I said, "I'll take anything, Captain Beefheart." And then later he goes back and goes, "No, it's Ice Cream for Crow. It's a whole album." And I said, "Yeah." So he sent that one over. Thank you, Dobsky. Appreciate it. And Bill Bruford, Master Strokes. And that's what they used to call me back in high school. Matter of fact, they probably still call me that right now because I'm a master of the stroke. I will say that. So thank you for that, Dobsky. And Mr. Palmer, rest in peace. I'm going to play your records and love them. And the turntable up here. Did I get a new lava lamp? Yeah. I'm a little bummed because it's really vibrant, Adrian. Like, it's a super vibrant, like, orangey, psychedelic orange. And it's all blobby and super cool, but apparently it's so bright you can't tell that it works. So I kind of shot myself in the foot. The only one that gets to enjoy it is me, apparently, because all you see is a super bright light in the background. Sorry about that. I'll bring back the blue one that doesn't do anything, because at least it lights up blue. I don't know. It's a bummer. But only for you. Yep. Hey, you got to go do stuff, man? You going to leave? Okay. All right, Zep. Take care, man. Got another show to go to. You got to shovel your driveway. Your colonoscopy. You got to get a toenail cut off. You got an ingrown toenail. Canker, sore in the cheek. Ear problems. Got to get the wax pushed out of your. I get it. Hey, see ya, man. See ya. If there was a door, I'd say don't let it hit you in the rump, okay? Just take care of yourself. Okay, so. Yeah, the bass is cool, right? Right, Domsky? You can see the bass. That is super cool, right? At least you get half of the picture. I went to show it to a fella. She goes, "I can't fucking see it." And I had to, here, I can show you, but I got to get about an inch away. So I think I can actually do this. So can you? No, it's still like. Now it's just all at the bottom. No, wait, it's moving. I don't know. Bummer. I should have went with the darker color. Hey, they're at Target. They're only $25. So maybe I'll pick up a couple more. And we'll kind of alternate lava lamps. Okay, so cool. Cheers. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Appreciate you coming by. I've talked enough. We got caught up on what's going on in life. Hope you're feeling okay. Hope you're doing okay. Good to have you on board. As per usual, we get the finest fellers and fellettes in all the interwebs. Now, there's somebody I'm not seeing in here. Now, I'm going to go up and scroll around. Hey, Nate Dogg. Did I not see you, buddy? If I didn't see Nate Dogg, sorry, pal. Good to see you, buddy. You know me. I start talking and gassing on, and then I forget. All right, now I'm looking back. There's one person I don't see in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and call her out. I don't see Miss You in here. The ladder's been outside. I'm a little upset. She goes, "I got a date." And I'm like, "You got a date?" She got a date. This must be the first time You has not shown up outside my window, and I got to tell you, I'm genuinely upset. A single tear is trickling down a guy's cheek right now. I feel like I'm a little upset. I got to maybe take the ladders down now. Like she's moved on. As I hold the mic like Bob Barker, she moved on. Okay, I get it. Did she rent the skating rink for 10 minutes? I'll give it to you 10 minutes for $1 a minute. 9 minutes. Remember that one, Rocky? Okay. Pilmer says, you might be in here. North Kakalaka, smoking a bong and a blintz. With you, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm a little upset. I'll try to make it through. I'll push on. But it just does not feel the same without the single greatest hype entity in all the interwebs here. But I'm happy, she's got the snake guy, the boa feller, the reptile human. Okay. Let's move on. Cheers. Okay. I'm choking on my own tears right now. Yo, Dusty, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you, man. How you making out? Good to have you on board, man. Dusty Balls? Did you change your name to Balls? Should I call you Balls or Dusty or Mr. Balls or Sir Ball of Nuttington? I don't know. I'm confused. Everybody keeps changing their name. Rylos is changing his name. Dusty's changing the name. Dave changes his name about every 15 seconds. And then, all the other people that keep changing their names. You ready to listen to some music? I know I am. Okay, so real quick, if you just showed up. Side C and D, Psychedelic Crown Jewels. This is a compilation of rare and hard to find, mostly psychedelic and fuzz and some garage stuff from mid-late 60s to early 70s. Excellent compilation. I did a little bit of Mathis's, and I'm not real good at math, but, excuse me, if you was here, she would clap that I just burped. So I think I'm going to stop burping. I feel like there's just a shift in dynamics right now, and I don't really know how I'm handling it. Not very well. A little upset. Compilation, double LP, Psychedelic Crown Jewels. 1998 it was pressed by Karma, only one time. And although there are subsequent volumes, I think there's a 2 and a 3, Volume 1 is the only one that was done on vinyl. The rest are on CD. And there's some really excellent singles on here. So think of it as like the easy way out from playing 45s. And I just get an album of a compilation of 45s, and I don't have to get up. I only got to get up once every 20-some minutes to change it. I like that. I like the lazy way. I don't want to get up every 3.5 minutes, and you forget the speed, and it's up and down. So we're going to do C first up on Psychedelic Crown Jewels Volume 1. Then we're going to do Side B on Heavy Rain. 1972, Adrian. You hear me? 1972, Birmingham, proto metal, proto doom, proto psych, a little bit of fuzz, hard rock, good shit. So let's get into it. All right, so get yourself a cold snack, get your bowl packed up, get yourself some, airplane glue, Freon, MEK, got some lacquer thinner or something. Hey, paint stripper. Get it in there, man. Don't worry about tomorrow. You're going to wake up, your head's going to be boom, boom. Let's live in the now. Get that tattooed across the fella's forehead. Live in the now. Let's get it going. Then I'll hang out in the chats and says with you guys while we listen to some music. So let's get it going, people. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you. Good to have you on board tonight. Psychedelic Crown Jewels, Volume 1. Good evening, y'all.
Can you hear your heart's footsteps, baby, banging on the door? Can you hear your mama screaming, get out, and don't come back here anymore? Well, Daddy, you better take your things and fly into the sky, 'cause Mama, she don't want you, and neither do I. Can you hear your daddy saying that it won't happen anymore? Are you trying to remember the times you heard these words before? But each time you hear these words and knowing it's a lie, Daddy, sometimes I wish you would die. Can you hear your father's footsteps, baby, on the porch at 3 a.m.? Are you hoping he'll go away and you won't see his face again? Daddy, he was a loser, threw his life away. And Daddy, I won't end up that way. You better leave. You better leave me alone. You better go away. Yeah. Oh, Daddy. I said you better leave. You better leave. Yeah. You better leave me alone. Yeah. I said go.
God. Come on, man. Take.
I know, baby, what you're doing. I see, girl, that you're not grooving. Can't you see that I'm trying to help? Now you know that's how I feel. Come on, girl, you're not gonna step on me. myself one day an overdose of motion meant to rob the notion of a man's mind, and she will die. She'll die. Gonna die, baby. So silently, I'll tiptoe to her quietly and place into her cold white hand a bouquet of black-eyed Susan.
All right. Side 3, or C, Psychedelic Crown Jewels Volume 1, 1998 compilation of some of the coolest fuzz and psych, garage from like the mid-late 60s, early 70s. Distinct cutoff there. All right, we got one more side. We got side D, or 4 or 1.C3? I don't know. We got one more side coming up. But first, there's one individual that keeps asking over and over and over and over and over again about this album. And I'm glad. I'm glad you do. 1972, Heavy Rain, the only album they put out. And I use album loosely because it's pretty short. Birmingham. No, Birmingham. Remember that Uriah Heep when they did the live one? 1972, Birmingham, or Birmingham. My sister would kill me. She's English. She'd say, it's Birmingham. Okay, Karen, it's Birmingham. All right? Heavy stuff, kind of proto, metal, a little bit doomy, Sabbathy, fuzzy at times, heavy riffing, dark, ominous kind of stuff. And we got that coming up here on the top table. We got it up here on the Stanton. We got it up here on the Realistic. The Lab 440 is the turntable we've got here up top. So, let me look at the chats real quick. Jenny, we like peas and carrots. Right? Right, Jenny? Where's Dome at? Because I know wherever Jenny is, Dome isn't far behind. Where is he? Wait a minute. Let me guess, Jenny. You're going to say he's on the couch watching TV. He's got a blanket on top of him. Wait for it. I'm going to wait for it. She's going to say he's on the couch and he's got a blanket on him and he's watching TV. Some kind of sports show. Watch. Here it comes. Nib says, anybody have a time machine to go back to the late 60s? I wish. I've said this a million times, Mib. If the golden age, late 60s, early 70s, 68, 72, best time in music ever. We got it one more time. We're lucky enough to be alive. Late 80s, early mid-90s. It happened all over again. So we were lucky enough, Mib, to be alive when it happened a second time. There was a second golden age. But you can never repeat what happened once. We got close in the early 90s. It was great. So, yeah. How about this one, Mib? You got this one? Hey, Mib, look what I got. Bet you ain't got this one. I used to love when he would do that. He'd go, this is super rare. Paid $2,700 for this one. I'd be like, my son of a bitch. Look at my pinball machine. All right, I get it. You're cool. No, honestly. Check that out. Or maybe just stay and check it out and decide if you want it. Maybe you're not into this kind of stuff. I don't know. Anyway, it's good to see Mib. Mib goes way back, man. It's always good to see him stopping by because we don't see him that much. I got to get him up here on the panel sometime to just hang out and chat. We'll get Randy up here and Mib, a couple other people, and we'll rap about, whatever. Let's have a good old time. Let me look at the chat. What did Jenny say? What did Jenny say about Dome? Where is he? Where is he, Jenny? I'm waiting. I don't see nothing about where Dome is. Must be in the bathroom. Maybe he's got bubble gut. Maybe he's got duty bubbles. Remember that? What's up, Randy? Good to see you, man. Randy was backstage mixing up a nice Ensure, and he put a couple shots of rum in there with his Ensure. All right, so let me switch this over. We got, we're going to go over to turntable number 2 right here. And this guy's all automatic. All we got to do is hit one button, and it's just going to start rolling. It's good to have you guys on board. Let's check out side 2, Heavy Rain, 1972, Adrian, Birmingham, England. Hope you guys dig it. It's a short side. Won't you go nowhere now. You're going to dig this. This, I think, is the best side on this album, so check it out. We're waiting for Jenny. Where's Dome?
Never thought that I would ever Last time I saw you, last time I saw right back into my face. Never thought that I would ever see you running back to me. Never thought that I would ever see you running back to me. Last time I saw you, last time I saw you, moving out of groovy. Feel free, make me get down and get it all over. Never thought that I would ever see you running back to me. Never thought that I would ever see you running back to me.
What up, Beast? Good to see you, man. Welcome.
Sun shining through my window.
front door. People stopping and staring. Got to.
This is good. This is the banger on the album right here.
The God of love came down on a cloud of fire. I saw him fly. He went higher and higher. He came down and sat by my side. Said, I want to rule the world. Do things my way. I says, you can't do things your way. I want to do it my way.
Come on, put it in the chat. Who are we hearing? What is the song?
Stars as they shine so brightly.
You know.
See the moon as it shines upon me. See the rain as it falls upon me. Something true, won't you tell me she loves me?
Okay. Side 2, Heavy Rain, 1972. What year is that, Adrian? What year is it? Where are they from? Good surfing music, Adrian. Check them out. You'll scare the sharks' away if you play that music before you get in, especially that set the controls portion at the end. That's like a split song. Rising of the Tide, which is like perfect for Adrian surfing out there. Set the controls for the Heart of the Sun. I've never heard anybody actually do that cover, especially from 1972. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to replay that for you. We played half last week. If you're just showing up now, welcome, Vaughn and everybody else that's here. Everyone else here that's cool. If you're not cool, not welcome. I'm retracting my welcome. Good to see you. Pulling back on the good to see you stuff, too. Not good to see you. Yeah, Zepp's out there. He's getting all like non-PC. Talking about, I don't know. I ain't going there. All right, they're going to pull my monetization. They're going to pull. I'm not going to make any more money off of this, and I'm going to lose a shop. Remember he used to say that on that motorcycle show? Well, if we don't finish in a week, we're going to lose a shop. Anywho, so yeah, Heavy Rain, 1972. Really cool shit. That was a makeup between last week's session, which is still up. You can check that out. We played from the double LP, Psychedelic Crown Jewels. We played A and B last week. Now this week we're doing C and D. Also last week we did side A on Heavy Rain. So if you want to check out side A from this cool album, you can go back on the very last one we did. Go back on the fella's channel, check it. Throw an ear hole on it. Throw an eyeball on it. We had a lot of fun. And Bobby mentioned it's been a while since we had a chat. Like we had a panel up here to hang out chat. Bobby, the very last one, you missed out. And we had Randy up here, and we had Nate up here, and we had Eric Bauer up here last week. 1 week ago exactly, like right now. So go back and check that out if you want to check out side A, and if you want to check out A and B. I'm not asking because I'm expecting it. I'm not getting anything. So don't be like, oh, he's got an ulterior motive. He's got an agenda. My agenda is to turn you on to really cool fucking music. So if you want to check out the shit that you missed from last week, maybe, possibly, you can go back and check it out. I don't take money. Don't want compensation. Don't need it. Got a full-time job. I'm just here to share really good music and to hang out with some excellent human beings. The coolest entities on the planet are in this chat. This is right now hanging out, and I'm glad you're here on a Thursday night. It's good to have you on board. That's a nautical term, by the way. On board, like on deck, nautical, seaman. Let me switch over. You like my lava lamp that you can't see? You're like, man, nice stripes, but I can't. It's blinding my eyeballs. Yeah, it is kind of bright. It isn't bright here. It's like vibrant. It's really super psychedelic orange, like the trip orange. When he's looking at the orange, going, it's just the whole world. It's the sun. It's everything. It looks really cool in real life, but you just can't see it, unfortunately. It's a bummer. But just trust me when I tell you it's really cool. Maybe I'll go back out to Target because there are only 25 beans there. Maybe I'll pick up another one that's a little bit duller. And then I'll have like 3 lava lamps here that I don't need. Production values, you know what I mean, kids? I'm telling you. You got to take a hit sometimes for the team. Let me check out the chat systems real quick, and then we're going to jump on to side D or 4. They say 4 here, but I'm going to say D. You can call it 1.4 pi slash with the V thing, with the goes like that. It's good to have you guys on board. Dusty's hanging out. He says he dated a chick who worked at Costco in concessions. Hot dog smell ain't all bad. I think somebody's talking about how Ohio smells like hot dog water the other day, and I thought if it's warm hot dog water, that kind of smells okay. Boiled meat. Meat. I use that term loosely, boiled meat. Who boils meat? Here's a random thought. Like, you would love this because she likes story time. Just popped into a feller's noggin just now. When I was in my teens, in the neighborhood, there were some folks. I'm not going to say what denomination they were, but they invited me over to hang out and have dinner. I was like 13, 14 years old. Say, okay, go hang out with Andrew and my buddies, and we're going to have dinner over their house. Number one, they lived in a defunct funeral home. They lived in a funeral home. Like, it wasn't a funeral home anymore, but the whole basement was the funeral home, like where they embalmed people, and there was caskets down there, and all the equipment was still there. And about 10,000, a whole tiled room full to the ceiling of Playboy magazines. I remember looking in and I was like, like heaven. But there were like caskets in there, and they had the big rods where they like put it up here and it goes in your neck and stuff like that. And the plugs, they stick up your rump and they glue them in and all that kind of stuff. It was a really weird place. They had about 10 cats, and I don't think they cleaned up once after these cats in their entire existence because smell like cat dookie and pee in there. And so they invited me over to dinner. I'm not making this. I couldn't make up anything this quick. Actually, I could, but I'm not making this up. This is real. We're going to have dinner. I'm like, what's for dinner? They go, pork chops. It's like, fucking awesome, man. Pork chops. I'm in. So I go upstairs, and there's no, like, real kitchen. There's, like, a room where there's kind of like the plug-in, like, coil, element where you just put, like, one thing on, maybe two. And I see, like, this big pot just kind of bubbling and boiling. There's kind of steam coming out of it, and our cats like running around, and it smells in there, and it's really weird. And I'm like, I don't. This is really strange. Okay, dinner's ready, and we go to sit down, and they got like cold beans, like they weren't even cooked. They were like really cold and rubbery. They were already on the plate. The cats were running all over the table and across the beans, and they didn't even seem to mind. And I'm just shocked. I'm like, okay, maybe the pork chops, the redemption will be the pork chops because I'm pretty hungry. The boiling cauldron, they get this big 2-prong kind of fork that goes down in there. It's about, 14 inches long. And, boiled pork chops. They boiled the pork chops, and they came out, they looked like that on the plate. And the cats run over him. They immediately try to eat it, and they're fighting and yelling. And I did the old, hey, I got to go do my homework. I'm sorry, man. They got mad at me. I don't know why they got mad at me, probably because I didn't eat the pork. I'm sure they ate them, or the cat ate them, but I never in my life. Funny, about 35 years later, maybe more, I'm still shocked by the thought of boiled pork chops. Cat urine, dookie, cats screaming, an embalming room, funeral home, boiled pork chops. There it is. Hey, Vaughn, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. You showed up at the perfect time. Vaughn's like, I just want to hear some music. What the fuck is going on? Filet mignon wrapped in bacon with mushrooms? Yeah, but boiled? How about we just boil you a nice filet mignon in some water? Whew. Anywho. All right. Good to see you guys. Appreciate you hanging out on a Thursday evening. It's good to have you on board with me. Every time a fella comes back and wants to share some great music, the same awesome people show up over and over again. And it makes a fella want to come back. It makes me want to spend more time with great people. Appreciate you coming by and supporting the fella in his whims, listening to weird stories that don't make any sense, fart jokes, dick jokes. It's part and parcel to what you get here. You know what I mean? I hope you enjoy. Now we're going to jump on to side 4 of Psychedelic Crown Jewels, Volume 1, the only one that came out on vinyl. All the subsequent ones came out on CD only, and this was pressed by Karma one time and one time only in 1998. And it's got a neat textured cover. If you got like an original copy, like thick as a brick, it's got that kind of cross-hatched kind of pattern. That's kind of what that feels like. It's got a nice textured pattern. So, yeah, hey, Danny, I mean, like, I hope nobody's surprised. If anybody's here and they're going, hey, Aaron is still talking, I mean, maybe you're new here, maybe you don't get it. I'm an Italian feller. Mostly Italian, part German, so the best of both worlds. And feller likes to talk. What can I say? I'm a social butterfly. And you're kind of my captive right now, and you can't run. So I kind of got you bent over a barrel, as it were. Let's jump into side 4 here, Psychedelic Crown Jewels, Volume 1. Hope you enjoy it. Switch over decks here. Hold on. There we go. All right. Snap. What's up, Mikey?
Books I found
sleep at all. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, nah, it's echoing in the hall. 3 o'clock in the morning now, I can't take it no more. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm just staring at the door. The sun's coming up, the sun's coming up. Said the sun's coming up, the sun's coming up, the sun's coming, sun's coming, sun's coming, 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 sun's coming, 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 sun, sun, sun. Hey, I love you, yes I do. I love you, yes I do. I love you, yes I do. I love you. I love you, yes I love you. I love you, yes I do. I love you, yes I do.
Mib, I totally get it, Mib. Trust me. more. Hey! I mean, I was like, hey! Hey, yo! That's what I meant. Hey! How you doing, huh? There we go. A fucking boatload of music. And here is what I always hope happens when I share awesome music with you fine fellas and fellettes. It sinks in. You write it down, and you go and buy it. And I'm guilty of the same sin. Many, many people out there have played awesome music, and my collection is just full of awesome shit that other people have been gracious enough to play and enlighten a fella or two. So when I hear the people buy, they're tracking down and they want to own this kind of shit, I love it, man. It's like 90% of the reason why I'm here. 10%? 8%, you find fellas and fellas in the crowd to hang out and have a good time. 2%, dick and fart jokes. That's where I'm at. That's my honest assessment. Pie chart, coming soon. Going to have a graph and all the things that go up and down and show you the spikes and the lows and all that stuff. And yeah, cheers, people. Appreciate you. I hope you had a good time. That was really good stuff. Awesome compilation. Psychedelic Crown Jewels, Volume 1. If you can find it, pick it up, man. It is comprised of, I think, the equivalent, if you could even find the majority of these singles on 45s, you'd pay thousands. Easily you'd pay thousands of dollars. So if you don't want to pay thousands and thousands of dollars on just a bunch of 45s and you want to get the best of both worlds and only pay, I don't know, you might pay $50 for this album. Maybe less if you're lucky. I don't know. Pick it up. It's really cool. I like the lazy route. I told you before. Some people want to spin a bunch of 45. I got no problem with that at all. But I'm lazy. I don't want to get up every 2 minutes and 50 seconds and change a 45 and then everything gets fucked up. So Psychedelic Crown Jewels, an excellent compilation of, you just heard it for yourself. If you missed the last stream, go back and listen to it. Mib already went out and bought Heavy Rain. Randy went out and bought Heavy Rain. Other people like Bobby Gass hanging out in the crowd, and Gary Spring, and who else? Who else out there wrote it down? I know something. Danny, I think he wrote it down. He's looking for it. And so I love sharing really cool stuff. You know what I mean? I said it before. There are plenty of places where you can go and you get that jukebox kind of vibe. And I totally understand it. You go to a bar, I've said this before, you go to a bar, you don't want to go, what is this? Oh, here's another one I don't know. Here's another one I don't know. I get the vibe. There's a lot to be said about music that everybody knows and you can vibe on. And we've focused on music here before that everybody knows, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. But this is where a fella likes to hang his hat. Predominantly right there. And I'm glad that I'm coming through loud and clear, and I'm glad you guys appreciate it. Because if you didn't, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't get feedback and you didn't tell me you like the music and you're having a good time, there wouldn't be any reason for me to come here. There's no agenda. There's no ulterior motive. The agenda is share excellent music. All right, there is an agenda. Share awesome music with awesome people, and we'll have an effect on you. I dig deep to bring you some really cool stuff. Let me tell you, I just don't just go on the Barnes & Noble website and just pick out a vinyl. You know what I mean? Kimber knows what I'm talking about. I dig deep, and I try to find really cool stuff. And sometimes I just can't afford it, because when there's like an album for like $1,000, I'm just not going to be able to afford that. But I do a lot of research to bring you some really cool stuff, and I'm glad you appreciate it. It keeps me coming back, keeps me invigorated, and I love the camaraderie with you fine people out there chatting and just hanging out and having a good time. Safe zone, right? There's been a little weirdness going on in the VC. I'm just going to say the VC because I don't even consider myself part of it anymore. I'm not really. I'm not going to rant. I'm just going to say I was part of the VC that founded the VC. So when you say vinyl community, I was part of the people that laid the foundation. the bricks and blocks that the whole building kind of rests on at this point. And it's just changed, and it hasn't changed for the better, in my opinion. You get your takeaway, and that's fine. But I don't really consider myself part of the VC anymore, which is also fine. I consider myself a lover of music, and I enjoy hanging out with really good people and having a good time. This is a safe zone here. As many people have already shown me in the past. I was talking to a fella recently about this whole kind of vibe. And there are so many places people go, and there's just unnecessary drama and arguments and people fighting and making fun of people for reasons they shouldn't be making fun of people. I think it's sad. I think it's pathetic. It just doesn't happen here. And even very recently, I've seen, all right, I'm just going to say a few people that I trust have mentioned a couple people in this VC thing nowadays, and they've said, watch out. And I didn't do a single thing about it. You people out there, you're sussing out these people that I don't know anything about. I literally know nothing about some of these people that just show up and go, hey, I don't know nothing about you. Chances are I'm probably just not interested in knowing anything about you. Don't take it personally, but I just don't delve into that part of this VC thing anymore. I consider myself a separate entity, you know what I mean? So I like the fact that people understand what can be brought here and what cannot be brought here. I think I make it clear without having to say much about it. You people are great. You make sure it stays safe, and it stays safe for you. There's none of that bullshit, no drama. You ain't got to worry about coming here and seeing manufactured drama for views or likes or subs. And, I don't need any money from you. I just want to share good music and have a good time, and we can talk and laugh. And that's where it's going to end. And I love that, and it's going to stay that way. And you people out there in the chat have proven to me that you understand what's going on here. There's a certain vibe. Feller will not abide in certain kinds of behavior. Just won't let it happen. Okay? Not going to let it happen. Having said that, I don't really have to do much about it because I think you understand also how a feller feels. And I really enjoy that. It's really cool. Makes me happy. So, yeah, Mib. He says he misses the old original VC. He's glad to be a snippet of it and provide a few laughs. And that's exactly where I'm at, man. I'm so old school in the VC. There are some people in here that go way, way back. Vance VK goes way back to the beginning. Mib goes way, way back. Mikey Bananas goes way back. There are quite a few people in here that go way, way back to like the beginning. I mean the beginning time of the vinyl community. I'm glad to say that I was one of the founding fathers of the vinyl community. I don't pat myself on the back about it, and I never talk about it, but that's the truth. Look back at my channel, and you'll see how many years some of my videos, 15, 16 years, some of my videos go back. That is the literal beginning of the vinyl community. And it started out as a very simple, lo-fi situation where we would just show records in our bedroom, in our living room, in our kitchen, and we didn't worry about editing and weird snippets and zingers and all the zapping and popping and stuff like that. We just had a camera, and we were lucky if you got 144p out of it, and we showed you records, and other people talked, and it was a simple time. And I understand things, kind of progress over time and evolve, but I also think at a certain time things have started to devolve. And that's when I decided to pull myself out of the whole situation as far as the VC thing goes. But, yeah, it's great to share music. I still love what I do. This kind of thing all started around COVID when a lot of people were locked in their houses and they couldn't go out much. And I thought, maybe I'll come back and hang out for a little while, make some videos, Before that, there's probably 5 years where I didn't do much at all. And I'll be honest, about 85%, maybe more, of all the subs that I have right now are people that I don't think even exist anymore for the most part. They're channels, and you'll find a video, and there won't be any update for about 8 or 9 years. And you go, okay, they're the people that were like part of the original vinyl community. And I kind of miss that, but it is what it is. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. So I try to adapt, And I hopefully created a nice safe zone here where we can hang out and have a good time and laugh and share some really killer fucking music. That's all really I want to do. And it's also the reason I haven't made any kind of standalone videos where I show records for a long time, because I kind of use this live platform as a place to show my records at the same time. So no real need for me to just make a standalone video about, recent finds and that kind of stuff, because I'm essentially sharing with you my recent finds. I'm playing them. It's not just like I'm showing you a record. I'm actually playing you the music and sharing that music with you. And I find that to be an interesting facet and add on to the original kind of idea where we just showed records in our room. Because, to be honest, there weren't that many people that had the technology to spin vinyl and have it come through like direct. There were only like a couple few, maybe one. Vance knows what I'm talking about. There's one specific guy. I keep forgetting because he just put a video out playing guitar in his bedroom. And I was like, some people don't change. But, 8, 10, 12 years, 15 years ago, it was very difficult to get the technology to directly share vinyl records through a computer. It was almost unheard of. But I'm glad I get to do that now. And essentially that's why I don't show any standalone kind of videos, because I pick up a record and then I just want to share it with you. So it's kind of twofer. And you get to hear it now. You just go, wow, I wonder what that sounds like. I don't hear any clips. I can't find anything. I'm sharing it with you. So we get to all hang out at the same time and listen to the same music and have an awesome fucking time. And I love that. I really do appreciate that kind of stuff. So I hope you had a great time tonight listening to some awesome music. I'll likely be back now. Here, Nate Dogg, Nathaniel, he hit me up. The wolf guy, he's got all the ridges in his nose. He hit me up. He goes, hey, what do you think about maybe we'll get a Hydra back again, like on a Saturday. Remember we used to do Thursdays and Saturdays? Remember Hydra sessions? Anybody remember Hydra sessions? It was a good time. We had 3 DJs playing music, different sets of music, all the same kind of vibe. And I'm thinking about bringing that back. So I think Nate Dogg's going to come back on our next Hydra session, whenever that might be. It might be this coming Saturday. It might be following Saturday. But we are talking about getting some plans together. And I know for a fact Randy Deadwax is going to come on board. He's part of the original Hydra sessions. So we'll have 2/3 of the original people. We'll get Nate, and we'll get some other people to come in and guest. And hopefully we can kind of reinvigorate the whole Hydra Sessions thing and get that back in order, because that was a lot of fun. Having said that, let me look in the chat real quick. So give me a second to breathe. Okay, let me look up here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Eric Weinbender shows up to see this is what happens while I'm yakking. Eric shows up and I didn't notice. Hope you're doing okay, Eric. Give me a call sometime. We'll talk about pickup trucks and bespoke kind of English soap. Also wanted to talk to you about cooking. I got some cooking questions to ask you, Eric, if you're still out there in the crowd. It's good to see you, man. Appreciate you all hanging out. What's Mib saying? Hydra. Dobby says, yes, Hydra. Hydra Sessions from 1972? Exactly. Birmingham, England, if you don't know, Adrian. That's how far back the Hydra Sessions go. Early 70s. Hydra was fun. Eric, Mr. Weinbender, you get yourself a direct line. You need any help with the tech, give me a call. We'll get you set up. Because we did talk about, myself and Mr. Weinbender, we talked about doing a set coming up here with you fine people. Because I think next to Randy, I think Eric Weinbender has the closest kind of taste to what I like. Because just about everything he's ever shared with me, I was like, I love it. I either know it or I love it after he shared it with me if I don't. So I can see Mr. Weinbender coming up here and sharing some stuff. He's done it through Mikey Bananas in the past. And they kind of did like a takeover. Where I was like, play like 3 songs. And they just kept playing 3 and then 4 and then 5. And I'm like, well, I'll just go pee in the sink. You got rid of your streaming setup, man? Out of your rage and frustration? I feel like if you would have just hit me up, Eric, we could have talked you through it, man. I helped a bunch of people. I don't pat myself on the back about a lot of stuff, but let me tell you, there are at least 4 people out there that are streaming right now music, and it's directly related to me helping them with their tech. I'm not going to say who, But I will say they went out on their own and pretended like they invented the fucking, sliced bread. Pretending like they did it all on their own. When they didn't. They didn't. And there's somebody out there in the crowd right now that actually helped me way back in the beginning, and that's Mikey Bananas. He spent countless minutes, maybe hours with me, helping me with my laptop setup and helped me with the tech involved in doing it and kind of led me in a direction where I would understand what was needed. Mikey Bananas, like the OG, live streamer. Excellent guy, selfless guy, helped me out a lot. So I did a pay it forward kind of thing and helped other people out as well. Don't mind doing it. I'll still offer it up, except I'll be a little more selective in the kind of people that I help out nowadays. Yeah. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Sand, Nate, appreciate you. Kimba, love you, take care. Eric, take care of yourself. I'm just going to run up the list here, and I'm going to tuck you all in. Dusty Balls. Dusty, we can talk about you coming up and doing a Hydra too, man. Don't feel like you're not part of the crowd. You just got to be in a certain vein. We're not going to do But all right now. I'm going to pull it back. Eric, take care of yourself. Nate. Vaughn, appreciate you coming by, man. Thank you. Yeah? Vaughn says, hey, your show's like the Cool Kegger house on a Friday night, man. I never went to college, but I know what that's about. Appreciate you, man. And thanks for coming by and hanging out. Dobby, Beast, Eric, Mib, thanks for coming by and hanging out, man. I'm so glad you enjoyed the music and you picked up that LP. Let me know what you think of Side 1 if you didn't go back and check out last week's show. Couple people don't know. Couple comments Randy's putting out that I totally agree with. Mikey, thanks for coming by. Zepp, thanks for coming by. Adrian, thanks for coming by. Again, Mib, appreciate you, man. Hope all's well in your life, man, honestly. Who else we got? Okay, Adrian, Kimba. Yeah, hey, appreciate you coming by. We'll do a session real soon. Last week we did a nice panel and we hung out and talked and stuff like that, but we're just going to kind of stick to the music. We're almost at 2 hours. I like to keep it at about 2 hours at this point, unless we get some chatting up. So maybe this coming Saturday you might see a reminder. Keep your eyeballs peeled on the fella's channel because there might be something coming up on this coming Saturday. Maybe a Hydra. I don't know. If not, keep your eyes peeled after Michael Pilmer's show next Thursday. I'll probably be back for another Thursday session. And we will get this lined up again, and we'll try to get a semi-regular schedule set up, and we'll have a lot more fun on a more of a semi-regular schedule. So, I'm going to tip back and have myself another cold snack, get myself ready for bed. By bed, I mean stay up till 4 because I ain't got to work tomorrow. But until I see you guys next time, if I don't see you like on Saturday, I'll see you out on the streams. I appreciate you very much. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. I hope you had fun. Did you have fun? Huh? I'm going to assume you're saying yes, you had fun. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourselves. Keep on pushing out there, all right? You want to meet a goal, you just got to keep on pushing till you reach it. And then don't stop. Maybe take one breath and go, I'm proud of me, and then push on forward. Create another goal. The only way you're ever going to succeed in this life is if you create a goal, reach a goal, and then create another goal. Never rest on your laurels, ever. Not for once. Take one breath, pat yourself on the back, and then keep moving forward. All right? I think the Rockefeller said that's the only way winning is done. You keep moving forward, right? I hate to rip something so cheesy, but, man, it's true. Appreciate you guys. Adrian, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Tent City, engaged. Sharks is and Octopi. And Adrian, she took a picture, shared it with a fella. She's all the way in Cali. She had her Hydra Sessions shirt on, and she's right by the ocean. And I swear I seen a shark come up and it turned right around. She goes, I don't want nothing to do with that. Hydra Sessions shirt? That's like, it's like kryptonite for a shark. It's like, I don't want nothing to do with it. See ya. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you missed side A and B and side A from Hard Rain, go back on the last session we did, the very last one. It's got Helter Skelter picture there. And that's going to show you side A and B from Psychedelic Crown Jewels and side A from Heavy Rain. So if you're not interested in buying the album, you just want to hear it for free, that's why I'm here, to show you stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, people, and be good. All right? Be good to each other. Try to. I know it's difficult in this day and age, but try to be good to each other. Try to be good to yourself. I think it's more important to maybe be good to yourself. Try and be good to yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. So start right here. Don't deflect because you got kind of a shitty life and you feel like the only thing I can do is help other people because I can't help myself. Don't. Back up and kind of focus on your own life, and you're going to be happy at some point, because once you're taken care of, then you can help all those people you love. And I'll tell you, infinite dividends paid in taking care of people you care about. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care of yourself. See ya!